Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this crate and piece of wood that I got at Dollar Tree. The first thing I'm going to do is glue this crate to the bottom half of this wood board with some wood glue. And I also added some hot glue. And I'm just going to place that right at the bottom. Make sure that it's nice and even. Once that was dry, I'm going to paint this with a forest green color. And I'm going to paint the whole thing, including the back, with this color. And I painted the whole crate as well. I put the decorative side of the crate towards the piece of wood when I glued it, as you can see. So once that was all painted, I'm going to take this oval, and I got this oval, I believe it was from Walmart. If not, then it was from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to give this a quick coat of white paint, and I'm just using white acrylic paint. I'm making sure that I get the edges. I don't really care so much about the back. Once that was all painted, I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on it, and I'm going to let that Mod Podge sit until it's fully dry. So just get a nice thin coat on there, and then I'm going to let that fully dry, and then once it was dry, I'm going to take this napkin. I did get these last year from Walmart. I'm not sure if they have them again this year, but I'm going to lay that napkin down onto the wood oval, and then just put a piece of parchment paper down and iron that on. I did pull the napkin down to 1 ply. So I'm going to make sure that that's adhered really well. Keep going over it. Once I have that all on there, I'm going to take my sander and sand off all of the excess. And as you can see, this napkin has a lot of design on it, so I'm going to save the rest of that. So just going to quickly sand off all the way around, making sure that I get all the paper. Once I have that all sanded, I'm going to take some antique wax and I'm going to go around the edges. I'm going to take that once I have it all waxed, and I'm going to lay that in the center of this hanging box that we made, and I'm going to glue it down. So I'm just kind of estimating where I want it to be, and then I'm going to lay it down and then press it into place. Once I have that attached, I took some floral foam and filled the little crate with some floral foam. And then I'm just going to take these pieces of greenery that I got from a pick from Walmart, and I'm just going to cut them all down to size, and I'm going to fill up this little box with them. I'm just cutting them down and then just kind of squishing them into the floral foam. And I got these little picks at Walmart. They're great. They're only 97 cents, I believe, and they have a lot on them, and they're really pretty. They have like a shimmer to them, and they also each have little pine cones stuck to them. So once that was all full, I'm going to start adding a few little white berry picks that I got. I believe these were from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to add those throughout the greenery. Just kind of break up the green. And look at how cute this is so far. Next, I'm going to take this piece of burlap. I'm going to glue that to the front of the crate. And then I'm going to take a piece of muslin, and I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller than the piece of burlap, and I'm going to use one of my stamps that says Warm Winter Wishes, and I'm going to stamp that onto the muslin. And then I'm going to glue that muslin down with some Mod Podge right to the front of the burlap. So I put a pretty thick coat down of the Mod Podge onto the burlap, and then I'm just going to place that down and then just press it down with my fingers. And look at how adorable this is turning out. Next, I'm going to take a bunch of little tiny wooden beads, and they're half beads, and I'm going to paint them white. And I'm still undecided on this part, but I felt like the top of this needed something. So once I have those all painted white, I'm going to line those at the top up here. And I think, honestly, I probably would have just left them off, but I actually don't mind them. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm really undecided. So you let me know what you think. Should I have left it plain or added the white beads? So I'm just kind of placing them where I want them, making sure that they're all evenly spaced, and then I'm going to start gluing them down. And I just used a little bit of wood glue to hold them on. And one thing that's nice about the wood glue is that if I move them where they shouldn't be, I can kind of move them back without it being stuck completely yet. And that is the last one. And that is it. This project is finished. I think this turned out so super cute. I absolutely love it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.